Watch the full video of this modern house that connects with green spaces on all levels. Head to the description of this video to also download the PDF ebook with house plans and material details. Till then, I hope you enjoy this video.
House at California Layout is a contemporary luxury home designed for a family of 4. It's a corner plot with an area of 5,000 square feet. The client wanted to build their dream home, which had to be simple, but still it makes a statement. Taking this into account, we came up with an elegant design with a touch of luxury to it. The site is located in northern part of Bangalore, which is in Yelahanka. This is a gated community. So this gated community contains a lot of lush green and trees all around the site. So even in our site, we have a lot of trees surrounding the site.
In terms of the planning, we have arranged most of the spaces towards the eastern side and the northern and the southern direction, leaving out the western part of the house.
And we created a lot of green pockets and a landscape court in all levels. For instance, in the ground floor we have a landscape area, and in the first floor we have a water feature with a Buddha statue. In the second floor we have a nice landscape court with a skylight, and the terrace also we have a terrace garden. Since all the major function begins from the first floor, a direct access from the entrance has been provided through a grand staircase of 10 feet. So we divided the whole site into 2 areas. One is a private zone and a public zone. So once you enter inside the foyer area, we have a teak screen which will give the privacy to the house.
So there is a puja which sits right behind it, and during early morning puja session, this has a little block out from the main entrance of the house.
A passage with an elaborate teak wooden ceiling leads us to the formal area.
This place has been sunken by few steps, and we didn't want to introduce any kind of wall to segregate these spaces. The reason being, when the clients wanted to host a get-together, it can be hosted as a single space together.
This central court extends vertically as a double-edged space, and from each floor, this space can be overlooked.
The informal living area is the only place we brought in some colors to give it a bit of playfulness. We have kept the walls minimal, and the longer windows act as the heart pieces in these areas.
This cozy and private living of 12 feet high ceiling is flanked by a private balcony where the client can use it for their evening teas. On the other side of the passage, there is a staircase and a lift.
And in the staircase, there is a roof that is placed at a 3-story high. From the roof, there is a skylight placed, and there is a sunlight that filters into this house through the skylight.
And there is a water body in center of the staircase with the Buddha statue. This water feature also helps bring in a soothing acoustics to the living spaces. On the other side, which is the private area of the house, we have an open kitchen and the dining area.
So on the dining area, we have a large L-shaped window on its east and the northern sides. So this enters into a balcony, and which has a look into the lawn on the eastern side.
The second floor is a completely private area, so it has all the bedrooms. In the western wing, we have a huge master bedroom over there.
We wish to bring in a tone of luxury and boldness into this room. This is brought about by the massive usage of the wood. So on the floor we can see is a natural teak wooden flooring that continues on the walls with the fluted details on the wood. On the left, there is a private balcony.
That balcony has a view from the outside, and we created one more layer of planter box inside,
which creates a noise barrier from that of the road.
On the eastern wing, we planned for the bedrooms of the sons with the balcony each.
On the walls, we have tried and captured the interest of the teenager, of the different interests that he has. And these wardrobe has lacquered finishes to it. So this also becomes a writing board for the school-going kid.
And we had 2 landscape court in the second floor, which brings abundant daylight to the house. During the construction, the client added that he required some space for his son to practice his guitar sessions. So we came up with an idea of combining this function with the landscape. And in other landscape court, a bonsai tree is planted to make it more lively. And we had one more family living on the second floor which overlooks the living below, and this will act as a private living space for their family. So these courtyards has a skylight on top which will brings a lot of daylighting, and we have pergolas on top which brings the shadows throughout the day. When it comes to third floor, it's a completely entertainment zone. So we have a gym and the powder room on the one side of the site, and the other part of the site we have a terrace garden. This terrace garden can host parties and get-togethers, the whole family and the relatives. So we treated this terrace garden into 3 levels. At the one part of it we have a bar unit, the other part of it we have a seating areas, and the central part where kids can play as a play area. Even the central spillout space had a nice circular cutout which brings in a daylight and make this space as a more interesting space.
The clients are from a medical background and they envision their home to be a place where they unwind from a day-long's work. So through creating a lot of relaxing spots, view to the greenery, a water feature and bringing in a lot of daylights, this house is an attempt where we give them a break from their busy schedule.